got another episode. Okay. So we open with Evelyn celebrating her hammerhead daughter's 30th birthday. She looked 40. But opening the episode with Evelyn's officially back in town, nobody cares about your hateful harpy self. You're a feces. But then they get to talking about Clayana and where the hell she came from. So Clayana wants to meet with Jennifer, and Jennifer just wants to know how she got here and is she a side piece. Well, just because you were married to old Naughty Pine doesn't mean nothing because you were a side piece in your own merge. Pepperidge Farm remembers. And y'all, I got the flu from traveling. I hope it's not COVID, but it feels like a flu. Oh God, now Evelyn talking about this wedding that ain't gonna happen. Girl, don't nobody care. Meanwhile, across town, Jaceel is having lunch with Clayana, and she's like, I don't know about this heifer. And also, shout out to VH1 for giving us some queer black women representate. Y'all have stories too, and I want to hear them. I want to hear them. And it's so refreshing where it's like, ain't nobody stole her man, ain't nobody stole her girl. It's a whole different human dynamic, and I'm interested. So Clayana like, look, don't try to check me and ask for me to check in. I'm from the hood. So Jaceel wants a dinner party for Natasha and her team. I don't need no hateration, holleration up in the eatery. Meanwhile, across town with Jennifer and her scammer, they're picking out puppies. And that's the first thing a man will do when he's love bombing you. Y'all ain't been together 10 minutes and you already trying to create a life. Meanwhile, across town, Jaceel and Brittany are having a lunch. So Jennifer's like, oh, us getting a dog together cements the relationship. You've been with him for 10 seconds. You really love a scammer. I would never get a dog with anybody. My dog is my dog. Your dog is your dog. Now, you can help out, and I can help out, but But I do understand that there's no replacement for Gia, like there's no replacement for Pete. And there'll be no replacement for Bronx because they have different personalities. But across town, Jaceel and Brittany getting together for drinks. Brittany said, well, the energy wasn't right. You start standing up, I'ma get up. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. However, Jaceel says, I still don't like you through the drink, Brittany. You didn't have to amp it up. But she did. That's why we tune in for a skirmish. For a brawl. I want to see Jackie Christie's edges get torn out. Like Brooke did back in the day. She still got a bald spot from that. However, Jaceel is like, y'all better not embarrass me in front of my woman and her team. That's when I'm going to get to busting heads. So Jennifer don't know if she gonna bring her man around the ladies. I mean, he gonna scam them regardless, so go ahead and get it over with. So they already arguing over which kind of dog they want to get. She wants a teacup poodle and he wants a big Pete. But across town, Jaceel's fiance Natasha comes home. Well, comes to the extended stay. So while they share their lesbian love across town, Nikki Christie drops by Brooks with some flowers. Evelyn, I want to know who you are going to end up with since you have humped your way through 3 players associations. Are you going to be like Larsa and go after the children of players? Or are you going to try to get the retired rocks off? Maybe you could find a football player and, nurse him with his CTE. But over with Jaceel and Clayana. Jaceel, they are going to embarrass you. I'm telling you now. These heifers going to embarrass you in front of your girl and her whole team. Get ready to be embarrassed. Just get comfortable with it. Oh, Lord, but Jennifer Williams inviting her scammer to meet the heifers, too. But Jaceel goes to the flowers store to get some plants for the party. However, all Nessa with the bang wants to ask is, do they use strap-ons? Now, heifer, since your man was cheating on you, we know you was using all kind of toys to play in your pussy on a lonely night. And that bang is bisexual. That bang done eaten some coochie a time or two. Jaceel said, you know how 2 women have sex, heifer. Brittany whines about her lack of child support and she's got to get out here and ho-ho-host to make ends meet. You can't have a baby for a bag no more. But now we gonna have a showdown with Kalana and Heifer Williams. Girl, they can't even sit down at lunch good. And Kalana like, why are you asking me where I am and who I am? Who you, heifer? Who is you married to? You was married 10 years ago. You ain't got no chillin'. Jennifer tries to come back with calling her a side piece, but again, when you're a side piece in your own marriage, that insult just doesn't stick. What man was he? What was his name? Now Jennifer like, why does it matter? Okay, you see how it feels to be questioned, heifer? I ain't mad at Clay May. She chased Jen out of there. You're irrelevant. You're hanging on by a thread. Married for 2 years, 10 years ago. So the next day, Jennifer goes to tell Giselle about about her lunchtime skirmish with Clay Maymay. So Jennifer says, the heifer pushed me, so if she's gonna be at your party, I won't be in attendance. Well, you never add anything to the scene anyway, so toodles toots. Across town, Evelyn's meeting with her faux man. If I wanted to see a fake boyfriend, I'd watch season 5 of Housewives of Atlanta when we had Walter on. Evelyn, these lies are trite, tired, and trifling, like yourself. So we finally at this party. Everybody show up looking nice, but hearts hateful. So Jen introduces everybody to her scammer, and Evelyn says she's jealous because she just broke things off with whoever. Are we really supposed to buy that? Like we're supposed to buy that you didn't know Carl Crawford had a woman when you decided to hump up on him? He got an almost 2-year-old and an almost 1-year-old, so he's still sleeping with the baby mama. Jennifer, how are you this stupid at 56? 56? I wouldn't mess with no man with a baby mama at 40, but you really need to know better at 56. Nessa with the bang ain't buying these numbers, but you should just be buying condoms for your man, so if he cheats again, you won't have an outside baby. They said they found the perfect puppy. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I got the perfect puppers right here. Brittany, however, won't be making it to the event because she has something else to do. Well, good. And Cleon ain't bringing her crap either. I mean, she just wants to argue. I don't know. I'd like to see her get bucked with a basketball player. I'd love to see another Mika Mush. So since none of the troublemakers are there, we think we're going to have a nice party, and now we have our ladies of the WNBA entering, and wow, they tall. And you can tell they ain't really making fashions for tall girls like that. They might make it when you got the coin, but we need to get their coin up. But Jacille's girl comes in looking like Gucci Mane. Jen says she's happy for Jacille and her girl because they're sharing the same true love she has with her scammer. How can you... 50 and a fool. Well, let's get to the next heifersode. So to open episode 5 of Hoop Dreams and Heifers, because again, who is a wife other than Neki Christie, and that's a lavender marriage, it don't count. Oh, Evelyn calls her hammerhead. So we still accusing Jennifer of exposing Shanice for exposing Evelyn for being a weekend mom. We need to stop making this hammerhead heifer happen like Teddy Ruxpin. But hold on, why are we keeping the same energy for Neki Christie calling her a build-a-whore? But across town at the wig shop, Brooke and Jacille are gonna get some her. But then we get to talking about Brittany, and Brooke's like, I ain't nobody's punching bag. She did not need to jump up and throw that glass. We were not in church, it was not time for baptism. So Jackie meets with Brittany at a crystal store to try to get the energy right. Oh God, Brittany's feeling Jackie's matriarch energy? Wait till she tell your business. Brittany gonna say in group settings Jackie stands on her own. Nobody likes her. She doesn't pick sides because she ticked everybody off. Oh God, but now Jackie wants to get the group together to cultivate healing. Oh, so Christian already done scammed Jennifer out of the dog money. Girl, he was the one that set you up with the vendor, you know he was. Meanwhile, across town, Nessa with the bang, Brittany, Claymation, and Jacille all get together to hear Claymation's version of the events that went down with Heifer for Williams. But Vanessa says, well, Evelyn's no longer engaged, and Jacille's like, why is Nessa in Evelyn's business? She's staying there because she has no business of her own and needs to focus on something other than her man cheating. But then we get to Brittany about her trying to body shame Brooke, who supposedly body shamed her first. Both of y'all live at the plastic surgeons, let's be real. So now they calm Claymation down, but Brittany getting upset. But Claymation still don't think she owe an apology to Heifer for William. But now we gonna pretend Neki Christie working on her fitness with Nessa with the bang and Evelyn Lozada. But then Hefferlin gets to tell them about Jennifer getting scammed yet again. Now, Vanessa sees him as a scammer, and she getting in the business, but for once, she right. Oh, Neki Christie's husband's actually gonna shoot a scene with her. This only happens twice a season. Oh God, this heifer got a whole file on Christian, a Monique's binder. This is why your man cheating, you always in somebody else's business. And he's in somebody else's pussy. Oh, he got a 13-year-old he ain't mentioned? Child, that bang's big because it's holding everyone's secrets. Floridian secrets. Big Bang secrets. So they ain't gonna tell they men's about Jennifer's business, but they bring out this ugly looking food and the men clown them. So the next day, Necky Christie meets with Evelyn and Brooke, and she says she wants to have a cooking class for the girls. Don't worry, Jackie, your husband's on a bussy diet. So they call Jennifer, and she says, I ain't hanging out with Clay May. So Brooke gonna tell Jen not only that your man might be a scammer, but that Nessa in your business. Bang's in your business. So Nessa wants to sit down with Jennifer to tell her her man's a scammer. Necky Christie's like, I don't know if I want to be in that business. And so that's going to be the crap that goes down at the cooking class. Brooke walks into the cooking class and speaks to everybody but Clay May. But Clay May, you don't want to tell nobody who you is, so why you care about a hello? Oh, Lord, Necky wants to invite the girls on a girls' trip. What hovel are you going to drag them to? I wouldn't go cross the street with Jackie Christie. Oh, we're going to have a shaman in Scottsdale. We just had a shaman on Beverly Hills. Damn. Can't y'all do anything original? So now Brittany upset that Brooke blessed the food and she trying to wipe off her blessing. Oh my God. However, Brooke won't let Brittany get her goat. So Claymation asked Brittany why she seemed so removed, and she said, well, honey, I can't fake the funk. I'm cool with the division in the group. Well, dang, how many episodes I missed? We got another one after this?